Pleasant morning, children. Happy to see you all again. We were discussing about the digestive system in human beings. In previous session, we have learnt about stomach and small intestine. And can you guess what is the next part after the small intestine? It is large intestine. So now the food had reached the large intestine. Come on, let us have a look what happens to the food in the large intestine. First, it is wider and shorter than the small intestine. Large intestine, it is wider and shorter. Here you can able to see it is wide, but it is short than the small intestine. And large intestine, it measures about 1.5 meter. Can you recall the measurement of small intestine? It is 7.5. Here it is just 1.5, which is smaller than the small intestine. And what is the function of the large intestine? It is to absorb the water and some salt from the undigested food, which reaches the large intestine. So their work is to absorb the water content and the salt from the undigested food. And the remaining particle will move to the next part, it is rectum, where the semi-solid feces is get stored. And later it is get eliminated by the last part, it is anus. And this eliminates the fecal matter. This process of elimination of the fecal matter, it is called as digestion. The process of eliminating waste, that process is called digestion. Sometimes we may have the condition to release the watery stool. That condition is called as diarrhea. Okay. Why this condition happens? This is because of infection, food poisoning or indigestion. Infection might be because of microorganisms that in the food, and food poisoning and indigestion, that is not proper digestion taken place in the digestive system. And this is very common in India and among the children. This severe condition may lead to the fatal. That is, severe condition of diarrhea can lead to the fatal, that is even to the death, because of excessive loss of water and salt from the body. So the person may lead to the death. So during this time, the person have to take plenty of warm water and have to add salt and sugar to that water. So this may give energy to the person. This is called as ORS solution, and this is oral rehydration solution. So this is to just boost up the person. And this is about the digestive system in human beings. So far we have learnt about the digestive system in human beings. Now we are going to learn the digestive system in grass-eating animals. What are the grass-eating animals? For example, cow and goat. Have you observed those animals while grazing? They graze very fast, and during the rest time they start to chew. Why they are doing this kind of process? Come on, let us discuss. They quickly swallow the food and store in the rumen. So they quickly swallow the food while grazing and it gets stored in the rumen. Rumen is a part of the stomach. They are having 4 chambers of stomach. Okay, in stomach they are having the 4 chambers, that is the separations. And why they have this kind of arrangement? They are intaking plant and grass as their food. This plant and grass is rich in cellulose, which is hard to digest. So that's why they are having this kind of arrangement. And for the digestion of the cellulose, they have to seek the help of bacteria, but this is not present in the human beings. It is the digestive system of cow. The first part, it is mouth, and next it is esophagus and the chambers of the stomach. Rumen, it is the largest chamber, and next it is cecum, and next it is 3rd and 4th chamber of the stomach, and next small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus, as such like human beings, but the stomach alone it gets changed. Okay, the food it gets entered the rumen by the esophagus. So here the food is get chewed well in the mouth and it reaches the largest chamber, that is the rumen, and later it moves to the cecum. There it is partially digested. So this partially digested food, it is called as cud. Later this cud comes to the mouth and this animal start to chew and the regular digestion process will take place. Okay. So the term rumination. What is rumination? The process of food returning to the mouth in small lumps and the animals chew. Okay, this process is called rumination. That is, the food returns to the mouth in small lump and the animals start to chew. This process is called rumination. So this happens in the grass eating animals. So what are the animals which comes under the category rumination? That animals it called as ruminants, that is the grass eating animals. For example, it is cow, goat, elephant and deer. So this is about the digestive system in the grass eating animals. Thank you.